Let us bow for our invocation at this time. O gracious and all-wise God, creator of all, we come before you this morning at this honors convocation to say thank you for the gift of scholarship. Thank you for the ability to persevere. Thank you for our resilience, our imagination, and thank you for LeMoyne Owen College. Now, as we begin this convocation, we pray that your spirit would be here with us on this day as we celebrate with family, friends, and community what you have done in the lives of these students. We pray your blessings upon our speaker of the hour. We pray your blessings upon all who are gathered here in this place. We thank you for what you're doing. It's in your name we do pray. And we say, Amen.
Greetings, I am Kiana Shaw, Miss LeMoyne Owen College for the 2022-2023 academic school year. We are gathered today to celebrate our accomplishments inside the classroom. We look to be examples to our fellow students, hard work, determination, and perseverance. These tenets have steered us to achieve and what we look to continue to be successful at LeMoyne and beyond. In the words of W.E.B. Du Bois, education must not simply teach work, it must teach life.
Next, we will have the occasion by Mr. Nelson Mukuka, who serves as the president of the W.E.B. Du Bois Honors Program.
Good morning to you all today. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to this year's Honors Convocation ceremony. As the president of the W.E.B. Du Bois Honors Program, I am honored to be speaking at such a distinguished audience here today. This ceremony marks a significant milestone in the lives of all our students here, who have worked tirelessly to earn their degrees and achieve academic excellence. It is also a testament to the dedication and hard work of the faculty members and who have played an instrumental role in shaping the minds and futures of all the students gathered here today. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, it is important to reflect on the legacy of the man after whom our program is named. W.E.B. Du Bois was an African-American sociologist, historian, and civil rights activist who made significant contributions to the study of race and inequality. He was the first African-American to earn a PhD from Harvard University, and his groundbreaking research and advocacy paved the way for many civil rights movements in the United States. Du Bois believed that education was a vital tool in the fight against racial injustice and inequality. He recognized that access to quality education was essential for individuals to achieve their full potential and to make meaningful contributions to society. His ideas and insights continue to inspire us today as we all strive to create a more just and equitable world. The W.E.B. Du Bois Honors Program is committed to upholding Du Bois's legacy by providing students with opportunities for intellectual growth and academic excellence. Our program offers challenging coursework, research opportunities, and community engagement activities that allow students to develop their skills and explore their passions. We believe that by fostering a love of learning and promoting academic excellence, we can create a better future for all. So, as we gather here today to celebrate the achievements of students, let us also remember the ideas and values that W.E.B. Du Bois held so dear. Let us continue to strive for academic excellence, to pursue our passions, and to work towards a more just and equitable world. Thank you.
Now we are going to turn it over to our wonderful president to give the charge to the scholars.
Good morning. Congratulations, magicians, scholars. Honors Convocation is one of my favorite annual occasions, second only to commencement because it celebrates your scholarship and your achievement. Whether it be your scholarship will be your calling card wherever you go, whether it be employment or graduate studies after LOC. My charge to you, I charge you to keep and spread your magic. Motivate. Motivate those around you to pursue their own personal greatness. Aspire. Aspire to greatness because it's within you. Goals. Establish your goals early on and create a blueprint to achieve them. What's the I? I want you to be innovative. It will distinguish you from the competition. Think outside of the box. Finally, what's the C? I want you to cultivate. Cultivate community and compassion in all that you do. Be proud of your accomplishments and your example. You're the epitome of the magic that happens on Walker Avenue. Congratulations.
Next, we will have Dr. Stanley Abel to give us the introduction of the speaker.
Good morning, everybody. Last night at 12:05, my door bell rang. I went there. There were two kids, female and male. 2 decades ago, respectively, I used to bring two of my little children, a boy and a girl, follow me around the classroom, look at the specimen, and they were wondering what was going on here. They're now grown up in their 20s and 30s. They live in Nashville. They work in Nashville. I told them I was going to be in the event today. I didn't know they were coming. At 12:30, the bell rang, doorbell. I went there. They were standing. What are you doing here? We want to attend the last honors program. The last. I didn't tell you I was going to die. But I believe they're here. Jennifer Rossi, are you here? Okay, Jennifer. Yeah. Thank you. Our speaker for the 2023 Honors Convocation is one of us, a Memphian who graduated from LeMoyne Owen College with a bachelor's degree in political science, who attended the Thurgood Marshall Law School in Texas and graduated with a doctorate degree in law. She practiced civil and criminal laws in Houston and in Memphis for over 37 years. She was our assistant professor of biology here in LeMoyne Owen College for over 30 years. She taught classes in political science, criminal justice, and business and service learning. She therefore understands the challenges that confront our students as they navigate the odyssey along the arduous academic crucible. While teaching at LeMoyne Owen College, the speaker was known as one who always motivated, mentored, and guided students to work hard and achieve success and excellence. She's involved in many nonprofit and civil associations, including Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Black Coalition of 100 Black Women, National Association of 100 Black Women, and the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP. She was the board chair of the Memphis chapter of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, and she served as Shelby County Judicial Commissioner for 20 years. Her professional associations and membership include the Memphis Bar Association, the Tennessee Bar Association, the Texas Bar Association, the Judicial Commissioners Association, and the Association of Women Attorneys. Prior to her election as Circuit Court Judge on May the 2nd, 2022, she was recognized, honored, and included among the 12 outstanding women in the judiciary. So, ladies and gentlemen, faculty and staff, students and parents, visitors, and our esteemed Board of Trustees, I feel humbled, and I consider it a privilege to introduce our highly esteemed speaker for the 2023 Honors Convocation, the Circuit Court Judge of the 30th Judiciary District, the one and only Honorable Justice Damita Dandridge.
Good morning. It seems like welcome back home. You know the show? It is great to be back here at LeMoyne Owen College. This is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. But for my God and LeMoyne Owen College, but for my God and LeMoyne Owen College, where would I be? Greetings to President Dr. Burnell Bennett Ferris, Board of Trustees, esteemed faculty members, my friend for over 30 years, administrators, staff, and mostly to you, the students who indeed are our reason for this honors program, this honors assembly. I am honored and blessed to stand before you today in my beloved LeMoyne Owen College, my daddy's beloved LeMoyne Owen College. My daddy attended LeMoyne Owen College and played on the football team here. Yes, he did. My reflection today brings about one of the central functions of the honors program, educational function of colleges and universities, and seeking to make your educational experience a realistic and holistic opportunity. I would like to reflect on the past and share a comparative analysis of teaching and learning styles. First, the two learning styles will seek to direct you, students, toward a bright future within the realms of the college that connects our past history of activism and service to education. Secondly, the discussion of experiential education seeks academic excellence by encouraging young people to become advocates for learning in a different way. I will give a brief reflection on Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois, two different learning and teaching strategies. In discussing the two styles, we must review the theme, honoring our past by striving for excellence, which is paramount to striving for a better future and a better tomorrow. We all want a better future. That's why you're here. You may have heard the saying that in looking to the future, we must consider our past. It was not too far back that this nation fought a civil war. Past President Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, the 13th and 14th Amendments to the U.S. Constitution, which overturned the Dred Scott case, in which the Supreme Court, listen to me, young people, in which the Supreme Court had declared a black man could not be a citizen in these United States of America. However, in the 1954 case of Brown versus Board of Education, the Supreme Court overturned Plessy versus Ferguson, an 1896 case of separate but equal. Look at the time span, 1896, 1954. The court said that the separation of the public school system was not equal, and in the second Brown case, the opinion stated that the public school systems across the United States must integrate with all deliberate speed. Here at LeMoyne Owen College, we are striving for excellence as we review our past. Look at your past. Look at the past history of our graduates. Then we can attain a better understanding of the two different learning styles of educators, Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois. Young people, we cannot go backwards. We must hold the obligation of the majority in protecting the rights of the minority within our communities. Yes, young people, we just saw this. We saw this nearly 2 weeks ago. The Tennessee Three saw the expulsion of 2 African-American state representatives from their seats. The majority did it. They have an obligation to protect the minority, but they failed us. They expelled 2 African-American males from their seats, while the third active participant said she was not expelled because she is white. We need you. We need you and you, our young people, to get a hands-on education so you may answer the call. I will discuss, in looking at our past, a few who answered the call. Harriet Tubman had a hands-on education. She learned and served. She delivered over 300 slaves to freedom. She had the help of white and black abolitionists. Right, Mr. Pate? Known as the Moses of her people. Come on, Mr. Pate. Harriet Tubman, an escaped slave herself, assisted other slaves to gain their freedom on the Underground Railroad. She answered the call. Thurgood Marshall answered the call and argued the 1954 case of Brown versus Board of Education, where the Supreme Court declared segregated public schools were unconstitutional. He later became the first African-American U.S. Supreme Court Justice. He served from 1967 to 1991. He answered the call. Barack Obama, known as a community organizer on the south side of Chicago. Who's from Chicago in here? Committed to hands-on learning. He became the first African-American president He was inaugurated as the 44th president of the United States on January the 20th, 2009. They answered the call and strive for a future of excellence. Today, we need hands-on learners. We need hands-on learners with great minds to answer the call, to fight where needed. More so, to fight the governors and legislators of red states, such as Arkansas, Texas, Florida, and our beloved state of Tennessee. Yes, we do. In these red states, the governor and legislators are making every effort to block the teaching of critical race theory, the subject matter which explores the topic of slavery in this country. Thank you for African American history here at LeMoyne Owen College. If you do not know your past history, you are doomed to repeat it. Answer the call, young people, in search of a future of excellence within our democracy. President John F. Kennedy said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." He answered the call, the ultimate call. He gave his life for a greater tomorrow. Now, it was President Donald Trump, after winning the 2016 election, who called upon poor and uneducated whites to make America great again, which is paramount to white again. He turned back the hands of time, back to the past, into the future with his goals of a racist society. Answer the call, young people. I must turn back my discussion to the learning styles of Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois. The United Negro College Fund slogan, "A mind is a terrible thing to waste," is relative to Du Bois' ideology. Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois studied the need of higher education and uplifting the Negro race. He saw the education of the Negro as a way to uplift Negro communities. He emphasized social and political action for the good of the larger society as a necessary obligation of the Negro college graduate. His slogan was, "Education must not simply teach work, it must teach life." Du Bois' goals were to shape the thinking of the Negro during the 1900s, therefore hoping to end segregation and create equal opportunities for the Negro. In comparison, Booker T. Washington ideology was to work hard and acquire vocational training in order to develop Negro communities in the South. Use the skills that you use for your master, he said, to develop your own communities and in establishing your own Negro businesses. In studying these two schools of thought, I see the college learner acquiring a combination of both leaders' ideology. So in my analogy of both ideologies for learning, I reference Plato's Perception of Socrates, short story of the cave. Plato describes a group of prisoners who have lived chained for all their lives, facing a blank wall. Sometimes we see a blank wall. Behind the prisoners is a fire pit and animals and people with all types of items and objects in their hands, such as baskets and the like. The fire pit projected shadows on the wall of the people and animals passing behind the prisoners. That was their reality. Suppose one of the prisoners gets free and goes out beyond the cave. A free prisoner looks around him and sees the fire, and beyond the cave, the real world. Now, it took the free prisoner time to adjust, but he had been in the cave mostly all of his life. The sunlight hurts his eyes, but he got used to it and saw the trees, water, the stars, and people as they were. He then learned that the fire projected a different image on the wall from reality. He decided that he would go back and share this information with the other prisoners still in the cave. Now, when he did go back, young people, to the cave and to tell the prisoners his reality and that the shadows were not real, but only a figure thrown from the fire. However, during that time, he became blind for a while because the darkness hurt his eyes. The prisoners thought the free prisoner was insane and was being punished because he had left the cave. They continued to believe the real world was the shadows on the wall. The allegory of the cave demonstrates the conflict between knowledge and belief. The question is, what happens to a person once they have been enlightened? According to Dr. Ira Huckabee of the Barbara and Edward Netter Center for Community Partnerships at the University of Pennsylvania, the responsibility of colleges and universities to students and society is to commit to teaching, research, and service. Colleges and universities are to knock down the ivory towers and take their students' studies beyond the boundaries of the classroom. We need students to strive for excellence in the future for a more engaged civic society. More so, since you have the past returning to the future. Did you hear what I just said? Since you have the past returning to the future, where red states are shifting their efforts toward becoming great again. What is your reality? Let me tell you about my stories on how I answered the call for my future towards excellence. You know, I like to tell stories. As I tell my story, I remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He said everybody can be great because everybody can do what? Serve. LeMoyne Owen College, like other HBCUs across the nation, is historically noted for its contribution to student servant leaders by embracing the theories of Booker T. Washington and his concept of hands-on education. And W.E.B. Du Bois' ideology of using the mind instead of the hands of lifting the race. So you have the hands and you have the mind. I got the call for excellence while a student at LeMoyne Owen College around 1974. I was excited about my major while here, political science, and how my professors promoted my growth in the political arena through promoting volunteerism, internships, and cooperative education. This teaching and learning style was coupled with critical thinking and writing while serving. I was on my way toward the future of academic excellence. My first internship was with Judge Odell Horton. He was president of LeMoyne Owen College. From 1970 to 1974, he left the position of president to become the first Black federal judge in the Western District of Tennessee. Around the second semester of my sophomore year, I put in my application to intern for Judge Horton. He was interested in me because of my attitude and aptitude for learning. I was excited about answering the call to intern for a judge within the legal system. This internship provided me with the hope that one day, I may become a judge. I answered the call. My second internship in striving for academic excellence was with State Representative Teddy Dedrick Withers. Representative Withers was a scholar and an advocate for citizens in his district. I learned by serving on the job at the local level of politics. This internship assisted me in understanding the job of a state representative and their relationship with local constituents. Young people, I answered the call. My third internship while at LeMoyne Owen College during my senior year was with pretrial release, which further inspired me to serve my community as an attorney. My hands-on learning experience sent me into the jail to interview inmates who were arrested and seeking bail. I recommended them for release on their own recognizance and or a low bond. Talking about answering the call for excellence, I was on my way towards academic excellence through servant leadership, which connected me with a profession that I sought vigorously to join. Yes, I answered the call for a better future. Servant leadership was now interwoven within my DNA. Yes, while at LeMoyne Owen College, there were opportunities where we were encouraged to serve and learn while volunteering for various election campaigns, such as Congressman Harold Ford, Senator John Ford. June, are you in here? All right. And State Representative Lois D. Berry, a LOC graduate, to name a few. In political science, I also attended LeMoyne Owen College with state representatives Joe Towns and Larry Miller, who were also trained in experiential education. And they are doing a great job within the Memphis community. LeMoyne Owen College did that. Now, even while in law school, the idea of servant leadership led me to an internship with the City of Houston Legal Department, young people, where I was assigned to the Property Tax Collection Division. This was transformative experience of leadership and academic excellence. This internship later played a key role in my call for service in academic excellence. Internships and volunteerism are connected to positive and transformative changes in my life and striving for a better job. Well, why am I saying this? I have to tell you. After graduation from law school, I was in Memphis. This is a true story. I got a call. The conversation went like this. This is John. You did your internship with me while you were in law school at the City of Houston Legal Department. I reflected on the conversation and said yes, while wondering, how did he locate me here in Memphis? He then said, I was reading the paper and saw that you are admitted to the bar. He did went on to say, I am now with the city of Conroe, Texas, outside of Houston. I would like to offer you a job because of your commitment of service during your internship for the city of Houston. He further stated, you will be the first assistant city attorney and prosecutor within the municipality of Conroe, Texas. I was the first African American to hold a high position in Conroe, Texas. Believe me, I answered the call towards excellence as my path in servant leadership opened the door to my first major job after completing law school. Yes, by honoring the ideology of two great teachers, Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois, I was able to strive for an excellent future in my career endeavor. Judge Odell Horton, if he was still living, I'm sure he would be pleased to know that I am now a judge after that internship so many years ago. Those internships really opened doors for me as I strive for excellence in my career endeavor by honoring the past of two great thinkers, one of the hands and the other of the mind. Let me close with these words. You must take your education seriously, young people, and personally embrace the consequences of your learning style. In doing this, sometimes we must take a look at our past so we may strive for a more sustainable future of excellence in society. Therefore, I charge you personally to engage the tradition of service by using the learning styles of both Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois to uphold the legacy of serving leaders at LeMoyne Owen College and to carry the torch of leadership beyond the cave as a flame that brings light to our beloved communities. Answer the call. Thank you.
All right, young people. You hear it in class, and now you have heard it from the speaker. Answer the call. We asked you guys to participate in internships, and now she has given us tangible evidence as to why those internships are very, very important. So if you have not done so already, please make sure you see Dr. Robert Williams to discuss internship opportunities. Wave your hand, Dr. Williams, so they'll know where you are. No, one hand, this way. Okay, wave the, okay, there's Dr. Williams in the back of the room. All right, right now we have a special presentation that will happen, and we're gonna ask for Professor Philip Dotson to come up and present, make your presentation.
Wow. Judge Dandridge, isn't that something? What a story. What a story. Each one of us has a story to tell, but you guys are doing formation of your story right now. She's in the midst of completing her novel. It's on. It's on. She's writing her novel now and coming close to summating what it's about. It's about service. It's about helping others. We are all joined together in this process of uplifting the race. W.E.B. Du Bois focused on that. He called it the talented 10th. How many of you consider yourself part of the talented 10th? Okay, give me more hands. I have to have hands. I have to have you believing in yourself. You got to believe in yourself that you are a talented 10th. You're not a slacker. You're not a slacker. Okay. I was in Accra, Ghana in 1993, and I visited the W.E.B. Du Bois Cultural Center. And there I saw his tomb. And since I had directed freshman seminar for 9 years and had been introduced to W.E.B. Du Bois's writings by the esteemed Professor Eddie Pate, who encouraged us to, look, you've got to get into this. This is what we need to do. So getting into Du Bois's writing and Booker T. Washington's writings, we learn to have self-pride, self-motivation. I want you guys to do the same things. You don't know very much probably about W.E.B. Du Bois's talented 10th, but that's who you are. When you look around, you're looking at a talented 10th. And I want for each one of you, if you don't know the story, make sure that you read it. There are books in the library that we used to use in freshman seminar. And that was one of the outstanding writers. There were many outstanding Black writers, but Du Bois was one of the greatest ones that focused on our elevation. And as I was saying, when I was in Accra, I knew that I wanted to visit the Du Bois Center. And I did, and I saw his sarcophagus with this little face. It's not a big face. Let me turn it around so my president can see. That's the face of Dr. Du Bois that was actually on the tomb. I met the director of the Du Bois Center. And I said, is it possible that I could get a copy of that portrait? It was cast in aluminum and not bronze. He put some gold finish on it, but it's in aluminum. Aluminum has a lower maturing temperature than bronze. Bronze is much higher maturing temperature. But that was cast and was on this sarcophagus. And I knew that I wanted to expose my people here at LeMoyne Owen College to that, because I wanted them to be motivated the same way that Du Bois was motivated to excel, to have self-determination, to want to uplift the people. So I'm challenging you, if you haven't read, please read it. If you're in Dr. Pate's class, you're going to read it. But a lot of you don't get to that class. But please make sure that you read The Talented 10th by W.E.B. Du Bois. Now, I'm presenting this to Dr. Stanley Abel, who was one of the former directors of the Du Bois Center here on campus. That's it, Doctor. I can give it to you right here. It took 2 years for me to get that piece from Ghana, Africa, to the United States. And there was a church visiting from New York at the Du Bois Center. And the director said, "You're from the United States. Can I send this back by you?" And the church directors mailed it to me from New York. And I got it 2 years later after having paid for it previously when I was visiting Accra, Ghana. And even this purple and gold fabric, it was woven in Bori in Ghana, Africa, in West Africa. So it's all part of our cultural artifacts. So just know that it's going to go in the display cabinet in Brownlee Hall, down by the business area, and it will be there, I hope, for at least 50 years. That's kind of like my service record here, about 50 years. So just know that it's meaningful, and when you see it, there's your connection with purpose. Become someone. Become a judge, Demeter Dandridge, or a president, Dr. Biddet Fairs, or Dr. Lang, or Dr. Abel. Challenge yourself to become who God would have you to be. Thank you.
Phil Dawson, we thank you for a marvelous job done. You are known within the city, you are known regionally, nationally, and internationally. Not many of us have traveled across the Atlantic. Phil Dawson has been there 2 or 3 times. He's well known. And for him to bring this iconic sculpture to be at LeMoyne Owen College, Phil, we thank you.
Before we get to the moment of the hour that all of the scholars have been waiting for, I'm going to ask for Professor Dotson and Dr. Abel to come down so that the photographer will have a chance to take a photograph. And while they are taking that photograph, I'm also going to ask for Dr. Zena Parker to make her way to the podium.
Okay, I will be presenting the Hollis F. Price Middle College Dean's List Awards to students that have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or greater and have earned at least 12 credit hours to be considered for this Dean's List Award. As I call your name, if you're here, you can come up and I will tell you what it says. Dean's List Award to the prospective student for excellence in scholarship and academic achievement at this honors convocation on this 12th day of April 2023, and it is signed by the President Vernell Bennett Fairs. I will call your name and come up for your photo. Hannah Cunningham. Mary Cunningham. Mary. Haley Goss. Kara Johnson. Kennedy Jones. Sade Mack. And last but not least, Michaela Matthews. Thank you all.
Congratulations, Hollis F. Price Scholars. Next, I think we can do better than that. They are the next generation. Okay, next we will have Attorney Peggy Lee, who is the director of the W.E.B. Du Bois program here on the campus of LeMoyne Owen College.
Thank you. I have the privilege of being the director of the W.E.B. Du Bois Scholars, and it's my privilege to present to them their Talented 10th Awards. In addition to the certificate, they will also receive a medal. And I'd just like to say that these students go above and beyond. They have to have a cumulative GPA of 3.33. They have to be a member of the W.E.B. Du Bois Honors Scholars, and they have to contract with their instructors to do 2 projects each semester. So that's a lot for the students, and we really appreciate the effort that these students put into their work. The students are Michael Joe, we have Cherim Gwen Williams, he's one of our newer members. Nelson Lakuka served as our president for this term. Giovanni Marquez, I'm not sure if he's here. He told me he had a baseball game and he may not be able to make it, but he's also one of our scholars, talented tennis scholars. Next, we have Cameron Knight. Some of these people I haven't really seen, you know, we're kind of virtual, so I haven't really seen her in person much. Okay.
This night is a basketball star.
All right. Next, we have Ms. Brianna Boyce. Brianna Boyce here. Okay. Maybe she couldn't make it. Next, Ms. Brittany Burton. Brittany Burton. All right. Okay. Miss Destiny Carlock. Destiny Carlock. Neville Teratwa. Miss Danielle Jathan. All the way from Jamaica. Okay. And we have some great international students here as well. I want you to know that. Miss Kaylin Howard. Miss Kennedy Cole. Kennedy Cole, I'm sure she would be here if she could. Miss Cheeto Chibatete. She's another one of our international students as well. From where? Zimbabwe. Okay. Is Miss Tamar Anderson here? You come on up. Yes. And let me just ask if I missed anyone. Okay, great. Okay, and I'd also just like to invite all of the students here to apply and join and commit yourselves and join the W.B. Du Bois Honors Scholars. Thank you.
Next, we will have the Dean's List Scholars by our Vice President of Academic Affairs and our Provost, Dr. Lisa Lang.
All scholars, what an honor to be recognized this afternoon for exhibiting academic excellence. You should give yourselves a hand. At this time, I'd like to recognize the scholars who made the Dean's List. When I call your name, please come forward. Tamar Anderson. And as she is coming, Danielle Ali. Famina Ali. Quadacia Allen. Ara Ano. Chandler Armstrong. Kristen Arnett. Kayla Bannon. And as she's coming, Tabitha Barlow could not be with us this afternoon, but we want to recognize her as well. Lakeisha Bass. Bianca Beard. Latisa Bennett. Takaya Bennett. Felicia Berry. And as she's coming, Kevin Bobo. Brianna Boyce. Crystal Boyce. Corian Bronner. Acoria Brown. And as she's coming, Adasia Brown.
Marquette Burns. Stephanie Burton. Courtney Calhoun. Lauren Kennedy. Kevin Cathy. Chido Shimpetwe. Delisa Cole. Kennedy Cole. Kendry Collier. Elijah Coleman. Latanya Conley. Kalika Cook. Tierney Crosby. Andrew Collins. Hannah Cunningham. Mary Cunningham. Sharonda Danish. Asia Davis. And as you are approaching the podium, if you can stand near the table so we can be sure that the pictures are appropriate for each individual. I believe Mary Cunningham. Thank you. Sharonda Danish. Asia Davis, or Asia Davis. Meredith Denning. Umju Diallo. George Diaz. Taisha Edens. Tyke Edwards. Lakia Eggleston. Janikia Ellington. Charles Elliott. Deja Felton. Joseph Floyd. Jakisha Forrest. Roman Garcia Astrologa. Haley Goss. Sierra Gilkey. Kenya Gillen Waters. Kisanchi Gillespie. Marcus Glover. Lakendra Greer. Mahogany Gwynn. Arma Gunn Denton. Sharim Gwen Williams. Kiana Hall. Kaylin Harris. Kishana Harris. Varia Harris. Varia Harris. Ashley Harrison. Carla Henderson. Joya Harrington. And please forgive me, Vori, was that correct? Vori Harris. Joya Harrington. Byron Hobbs. Jimarania Hollingsworth Pugh. Shannon Hope. Lanisha Hunter. Tarina Hunter. LaQuisha Hurt. Danielle Jatham. And Jerica Jenkins. Jamil Johns. Brittany Johnson. Crystal Johnson. Kyra Johnson. Maya Johnson. Robbie Johnson. Kennedy Jones. LaDonna Jones. Larry Jones. Pearlie Kitchen. Cameron Knight. Kirby Lacey. Mark LaShore. Asia Lewis. Esperanza Lindsay Bell. Branson Littles. Brianna Lumpkin. Sade Mack. Shantina Margarian. Yasvani Marquez. Derek Marshall. Jessica Macy. Jessica Massey. Michael Mathis. Michaela Matthews. Patrice Matthews. Kelsey McNeil. Adriana Merriweather. Jayla Merriweather. Destiny Mobley. Naja Moore. Amir Moore. Morgan, excuse me. Amir Morgan. Betty Morris. Jamal Muhammad. Nelson Makuka. Destiny Mull. Albert Moreau. And Albert Maruve. Chancellor Noble. Jaron Nunez Radin. Nurjan Pabani. Khalif Patterson. Rolisa Patterson. Daphne Patton. Daphne Patton. Kimyata Perry. Jasmine Phillips. Asia Reed. Tierra Reed. Kayla Roach. Scarlett Ross. Sherry Sample. Elizabeth Shaw. Talisha Shorty. Micaiah Sledge. Felicia Smith. Phyllis Smith.
Mallory Somerville Brown. Ashanti Stewart. Tamika Stewart. Kimberly Tate. Brianna Taylor. Otis Throkit. Keithia Turner. Cheryl Underwood. Will Valsian. Shauna Van Hooks. Aisha Vaughn. Charles Vaughn. Jaleesa Wallace. Deonquint Warren. D'Angel Queet Warren. Billy Washington. Kayla Watkins. Jaya Webster. Daryl White. Darielle White. Thank you. Roman White. Tiana White. Latifa White Porter. Angeline Williams. Dominique Williams. LaDestiny Williams. Lariah Williams. Jared Jared Wilson, excuse me. William Woodard. Tyria Wooden. Crystal Ward. Michael Zhu. Forgive me, it's Tyria Wooten. And Michael Zhao. Is LaMitchell Patterson present? Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the President's List Awards. Daniel Inyat Ali. Famina Ali. Ara Enoma. Ara Enoma. Tabitha Barlow. Brianna Boyce. Corian Broner. Brittany Burton. Destiny Carlop. Kevin Cathy. Paula Chapman. Chido Shimbethwe. Chido Chimbatete. Kennedy Cole. Amdu Diallo. Janika Ellington. Arna Gunn Denton. Shireen Gwen Williams. Kishana Harris. Joya Harrington. Kaylin Howard. Danielle Jatham. Jamil Johns. Cameron Knight. Kirby Lacey. Esperanza Lindsay Bell. Urin Mador. Yasvani Marquez. Derek Marshall. Kelsey McNeil. Tandy Mills. Jamal Muhammad. Nelson Mukaka. Destiny Mull. Nurjahan Pabani. Khalif Patterson. Rolisa Patterson. Mallory Somerville Brown. John Turner. DeAngel Queen Warren. Charles Vaughn. Jaya Webster. Daryl White. Darielle White. Thank you. Tiana White. Latifa White Porter. And Michael Zhao. Michael Zhou. While our remaining President's List scholars are getting their pictures taken, let's give them a round of applause.
While they are wrapping up, we will not prolong your time. We will continue on. We will not disturb them, but we will continue on. Right now, I would ask that Dr. Ralph Calhoun come up and represent the Division of Education for the divisional honors.
That's okay, we'll work it. We'll make it work. Good morning. On behalf of the Division of Education, we would like to take the time to recognize our highest honors with our division award. The Division of Education is elated to present this award to Ms. Tamar Anderson.
While they're taking that picture, would Dr. Roosevelt Shelton approach the podium to make his presentation? Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to go on to the Division of Social and Behavioral Sciences with Professor Michael Robinson.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would be remiss if I didn't say good morning to my colleague, Attorney Dandridge. I'm sorry, Judge Demeter Dandridge. Let y'all in on a little secret. We're really good friends, but we catfight like brothers and sisters. I'm actually mad at her now, but I'll tell her later. It gives me great privilege and honor to recognize the Social and Behavior Sciences honoree. This individual entered criminal justice ASAP program in 2019 and maintained above 3.4 GPA since the first semester and is a member of the 2023 graduating class. We are proud of this individual because he served over 24 years in the military, serving our country. He is a member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Also active in community organizations such as Raising the Bar, Perfect Harmony, and is actively mentoring at-risk young men in Memphis and Shelby County schools. It is with great pleasure that I present to Mr. Keith McWilliams, Criminal Justice ASAP.
Congratulations. Next, we will have the division chair for the Division of Fine Arts and Humanities, Dr. Roosevelt Shelton.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I would first like to congratulate all of our honorees and especially our aspiring intellectuals. You know who you are. Good. Okay. It's my pleasure to present to another student from the Division of Fine Arts. This is an excellent student, I would have to say. This student shows the grit and tenacity of the traditional LeMoyneite. This is a commuting student, and there seems to be a theme here because the challenges and tribulations of being a commuting student are numerous. This student never misses a class, never. He always I've given it away a little bit. I'm sorry. He always puts his best foot forward. However, she is good at finishing her art projects and maintains a 3.46 grade point average. This is a testament to her or his hard work and determination to accomplish his or her ultimate goal, which is to graduate. And I can say no more than it is my pleasure to present this award on behalf of the Division of Fine Arts and Humanities to our faculty and our students, to Antonio Henderson. Okay, Antonio, you got a lot to live up to, my man. You got a lot to live up to.
Next, we will have the coordinator for the Division of Computer Science and Technology, Dr. Valerie Chu.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lady who came to my office last August told me that she signed a job contract at the end of her summer internship at a high-tech company, Slack. The company has allowed her to come back for 1 year to complete her bachelor degree from LeMoyne Owen College before she formally joined the company in Los Angeles. She has been used her time wisely, efficiently since her freshman years. She worked her assignment in 8 miles. In addition to her certified the academy in LeMoyne Owen College, she has enrolled several programs online and to hands-on her skills and broaden her knowledge in computer science. So over the 4 years, she studied in the LeMoyne Owen College. She prepared herself for the challenge in the job market. She participated for internship, start from her freshman year. From freshman year, she has data science internship. After that, she has 3 internships in product design over the New York and San Francisco, either in remote or in person. The last internship, the company Slack in Los Angeles offered her a job opportunity. She is a great mentor and helper for several computer science students who are younger than her. She leaves them to prepare for the job market. So I wish in the future we have more students will go to high-tech company to work. So this is my dream. we will have more students in computer science will go to high-tech company. So besides that, she is a good tutor in the recent retention center. She helped the student create programs, debug the programs. She is very patient. So finally, in conclusion, I would like to present Ms. Wu-Ren Medal for this year of Computer Science Division Honor.
All right. Well, I have the distinct pleasure. First of all, my name is Dr. Mikhail Richardson, and I am serving as the interim division chair for the Division of Natural and Mathematical Sciences. And I have the privilege of announcing our divisional award recipient. And I'm not going to look directly at anybody because all of the seniors that we have in our division I've had since freshman year, and there was about 25 of them that actually deserve the award. So to you guys, I'm going to let you know that I did not vote. I let the other professors vote. So don't side-eye me and don't come. Security, I might need some help going out. So there were just too many of you guys, so I let them because I am very partial because all of you guys are my babies. All right, so where do I start by describing this student? I can write a book about this particular student. This student came in as a freshman, bright-eyed and nervous, and they were quiet as a church mouse. So I'm going to liken this particular student's development to the stages of a butterfly. So when they graduated high school, they were an egg. They came on campus, they were an egg breaking out of the shell, becoming a caterpillar. So I've had the privilege of watching this student morph from a caterpillar into a beautiful butterfly. I have watched this student struggle through the pandemic, as we all did, because we all had to develop a new way of living. We were in shutdown, we couldn't go anywhere, we couldn't go buy the necessities that we needed and things of that nature. So this particular student suffered pretty similar like we did, right? So they were already quiet and now they were sheltered in place, so that made them even more reserved and even more quiet. Brilliant, but still quiet. So I was like, okay, all right, you're brilliant, but nobody knows you're brilliant because the only way you will know that if you look at your transcript. So we're going to have to break you outside of your shell. So I gave this particular student a job or a role where I presented it to them. They were like, oh, I really don't want to. Do I have to? Why do I have to do that? And I had to explain to them your future. It's because of your future. You want to be able to put this on your resume. It's going to help you develop and mature. And we talked about 15 times calling back and forth. Well, what happens if? Well, what if? Well, what if? And eventually the student agreed to actually become, to take that job. I won't tell you what it was because they'll know who they are. Okay. So they took the job. And one thing that happened there, and I said that to say that this is a pupa stage. You know, after the caterpillar crawls around, gets their belly full, now that's when the work happens. They become uncomfortable, right? She didn't want to do that. They have to now build their own cocoon. There's nobody building the cocoon for them. So she's happy, Lord. So now we know it's a girl, okay, a female. So they're having to build this cocoon, and it, you know, in the cocoon, they might get hungry. It's very dark. You really can't move. So I'm likening that to the struggle that this particular student had. However, when it was time to break out of the cocoon, this is what happened when the student began to break out of the cocoon. In this particular role, they felt or they realized that their voice had power. How many of you guys know that your voice has power? I need to see everybody's hand. Your voice has power. But this particular student, because they were not active, did not know that their voice had power, and that the students really wanted to hear what they had to say, and they really respected that person and went to them for advice on different things that were happening on campus since they were older already. Okay, now we're at the stage of maturing into the adult stage. And now, since this person has become a beautiful butterfly, they are one of the first people that comes to mind when we need someone to rep our division. They also work as a community health worker. So community health workers have to interact with different types of people, not just their classmates and not just fellow students. So they also have to come out of their comfort zone and shell there. And they also have participated in both internal and external research. So those internship opportunities that Judge Demita Dandridge told you guys about, they're very, very important. And they also serve as a student health ambassador for the HBCU Wellness Project. In addition, the student has become one of the most verbal students in the classroom. Lord, I love it, but they are very, very verbal in the classroom. So this beautiful butterfly that I want to present to all of you guys really does not like to come up, do not like to be in the spotlight, but you're coming up today. Miss Tyranny C. Now we will turn it over to our wonderful president for the Presidential Award of Excellence. Sorry. What happened? No.
Okay. First, I want to again congratulate the scholars and thank you to everyone who was responsible for this wonderful convocation. Let's hear it for the individuals across the campus. Judge Dandridge, thank you for being here for that message. You too are the epitome of the magic that happens here. Thank you for being here. This award, it's the first of an annual award, and this semester is the first time I'll present this award. We wouldn't have you wonderful scholars excelling if it wasn't for two groups of individuals on this campus, the faculty and the staff. In December, we recognized Cecilia Naimwanda, and she was a staff above and beyond the call award winner. But beginning this spring, there will be a Presidential Award of Excellence, and going forward, it will go to a faculty member and to a staff member. So, like my disclaimer, like Dr. Richardson's, I did not vote. The criteria that the chairpersons decided upon for this award are community service, service to the department, service to the college, service to the discipline, student engagement, evidence of professional growth, public sociology, and recognition or awards for service. The nominations that came from the divisions are excellent individuals. We had Professors Douglas Newsom, Ralph Calhoun, Mikkel Richardson, Eddie Pate, and Philip Dodson. The individual will receive a $500 cash award, and there will be a plaque in Brownlee that will commemorate each winner each year. So it is my honor to sponsor this award going forward. And thank you to the SGA's executive team for choosing the winner, because they're all winners, don't you agree? They're all winners. But this year's inaugural Presidential Excellence Award goes to Dr. Mikkel Richardson. Please come on up, Dr. Richardson.
I wasn't expecting that one, but no waterworks this time. So I do appreciate you guys, and I do, to my students, you guys know that I love you, love you, love you, and I will go above and beyond at all times, even ruffle a couple of feathers, just so you guys know that I'm in your corner and I have your back. To my colleagues, thank you guys as well. Now we will turn it over to the musician, Dr. Gubinoff, and we will sing our alma mater. And following that, we will have benediction by Dr. Michael Moore, and then we will recess out. Now, I don't think I'm going to come back up, but there is lunch available for the scholars and their family over in Brownlee 31. So when we leave here, go over to Brownlee 31 if you would like to eat lunch. Doth with the purple and the gold beneath the southern sky, LeMoyne Owen never must stay, must never trail the dust. We pledge to thee fidelity, all of our sacred trust. LeMoyne Owen, our alma mater dear, to thy ideals we cling. Thy sons and daughters far and near, thy virtues proudly sing, and with consecration cherish truth. We hold thy precepts high, we stand for thee unitedly. For thee we live, we die.
Let us bow as we receive our benediction. Oh, gracious and all-wise God, we thank you for what our eyes have seen and what our ears have heard. We thank you for how leadership has been displayed here in this place through our scholars. We thank you for the love that continues to exist within this place. And now, as we depart from here, may we go on and use the gifts that you have entrusted unto us to make a difference in the world. Amen.
All right, students, you stay in your seats until the faculty has processed out. Faculty and